May 15th, day 0 of the Balkans trip. I'm on my way to the airport right now. I thought I was gonna have to take a taxi, but Matt decided that he was gonna be kind enough to take me. And there's a little monkey back there. My flight is at 9 p.m. Boarding starts at 8:25 and it is 5:35 right now, so hopefully I have plenty of time. I've been reading a lot of horror stories about security lines and I don't want to miss my flight. Today I fly from New York City to Zurich. And there I catch my connecting flight to Belgrade tomorrow. Arriving on Belgrade, I think sometime after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. See ya! Well, that was a brutal goodbye, but I'm here at the airport now. I'm gonna go check in before I start crying and call him to turn the car around and come back. And I look like a bag lady. It is now 8 o'clock and I'm obviously past security, but I had a bit of a freak out when I was in the security line. I couldn't find my wallet and my husband was the one who put it in my bag. And I looked and I looked and I couldn't find it, and I freaked out because I thought that I did not have my wallet and it was back in Brooklyn, which would have been absolutely insane. Not a good way to start a trip if that would have been the case, especially since when my kid left, he left crying. He had been very okay with this the whole time, but I guess the reality of me actually being away kind of hit him. But I think he'll be alright. That's my plane. Well, I'm boarding the plane now. I just called my son to say goodnight and he didn't cry this time, so hopefully all is well. I have just landed in Zurich. Here I think it's 10:35. It's 4:45 in the US. I have a 1 hour and 20-minute connection and then I'm off to Belgrade. So because I have a connecting flight, I had to go all the way from the E terminal or the E gates or whatever to the D, which are all the way on the other side of the airport. I took a shuttle, kind of like a little underground type train, and then over there is the exit. I mean, as you can see, there's nobody behind me, nobody this way. It's just me walking all the way to D. And as I was walking, it occurred to me that this is the first time in 10 years that I'm in mainland Europe. I've been to the UK a few times in the last 8 years to visit family, but Europe itself, I hadn't since I left Italy. I used to live in Italy. I lived there for 3 years, and this is the first time since then. Alright, I just landed in Belgrade, so I guess it's officially day 1 of the Balkans trip, since yesterday was day 0. I have been awake for 26 hours. I am a zombie right about now. My flight from Zurich was an interesting one. I was half asleep, half awake the entire time, but it was not very comfortable. So I'm gonna find my bag, get a taxi, go to my hostel, and I think I'm going to take a nap. I'm now where I'm staying, and I'm walking to the hostel because the street is a pedestrian only street. But look at me, bag lady. So I arrived at the hostel now, and I am so tired that I'm considering whether I really want to take a nap or not. Let me quickly do a little show of the room. It is a hostel, but I got a single room, which is actually a double room. It has 2 beds, as you will see, but I'm alone in it. It's not a dorm. It's a room. And I think this was $35 a night. So Belgrade is one of the more expensive cities in this tour. So in other places you'll see later on that will get a completely different room, or you can get a room like this for a lot less. So a nap was apparently not to be, but I did lay down and I rested even though I couldn't fall asleep, and I feel much better than I did earlier. It is 5 o'clock now and I'm very, very hungry, so I think I want to go explore my immediate surroundings. This street is just impossibly cute and picturesque. Even in the gloomy light, it's really gloomy out, but it's just lovely, and it's a pedestrian only street, which means I don't run the risk of being run over. Look at this fountain behind me. I don't know if you can see it, but that sign back there points to places like Paris and Skopje and other like major areas in other European capitals. It's really adorable, and it from up there it has a view of the street, which is going downhill. Too bad that I can't get it all in the same shot. I decided to go in search of the old town, and I ended up walking on this pedestrian only street. I don't know if you can see back there, but there are no cars. Same on that side. I'm really hungry, but I think I'm gonna walk to the end of this street and then I'm gonna turn around and have some dinner. I have been awake now for, I don't know, like 30 hours, and I'm actually doing surprisingly well after the little rest, although I didn't sleep. It was still a bit of rest, but I do think that after I eat dinner it's gonna be good night time. As I was walking around the pedestrian street, I spotted this church spire that I really wanted to go see, so I turned, and when I turned on that little side street, this is what I found. I had actually seen a really pretty Instagram picture of that. Right now it's not so pretty because the light's gone and it's gray and stuff, but I'm gonna come back during the day. I had seen it and I hadn't actually looked up to see where it was, and I just happened upon it. Honestly, I have no freaking clue where I am. I'm not lost, I do know how to get back, but none of this walk was planned, and it is such a beautiful city so far. And I have to say that I haven't seen many tourists. It is 9:40 p.m. I'm starting to look pretty frazzled. I've been up for what, 31, 32 hours, and it's what, 9:40 I said, so I can't even remember that. I'm about to have my dinner. Here it is. And I think that's where I'm gonna end it today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. See you next time. Bye.